Hello. Okay, I got a bit of enough of Warhammer. I tried the logic that they told me to do on that part, and it didn't work, and it took a lot of time. So I will do something else today. So this is called Dear Esther Landmark Edition, and I don't know what this is. I just got it from somewhere, and I pointed to a game in my library that I didn't play yet. So I think I will do this for now. Let's see what I can do with it. Ah. And credits where credits is due. Warhammer 40k is difficult, even in easy mode. Yeah, I got some problems with the easy mode. Yeah, I know, skill issues and so on, but that's all. So let's play this. I don't know what this is. I don't think I want the director's commentary, so let's just play it. I think.
Dear Esther, I sometimes feel as if I've given birth to this island.
Oh.
Somewhere between the longitude and latitude, a split opened up, and it beached.
So this is a more story-driven thing.
No matter how hard I correlate, it remains a singularity, an alpha point in my life that refuses all hypothesis. I return each time leaving fresh markers that I hope, in the full glare of my hopelessness, will have blossomed into fresh insight in the interim.
Let's see what happens. This is interesting. This type of game that I played is... Oh, I can move now. The last game that was this type and I got to play was... not... how is it called? I forgot the name of the game. If I remember it, I will tell, but... I don't know. Oh, the light is automatic. That's good. Nothing. Paint. Some boilers or heaters, or how do you call them? Let's see. I can do nearly nothing inside of this game. Oops. That's door. Okay. Can I pick it up? Okay. I think I will... Keyboard, mouse. Zoom in. Okay, so I can move and zoom. Good. That's all. Okay. So nothing else. This book looks interesting. I want to read it. Paint again. Oh, this is some... I don't know. It might be a catalog, or you can order that. I don't know what that is. A lamp. Desk. You can make tea. And this is closed. This is some chemical element. I don't remember which one. Triple H O or C. OH. Okay. Again, that's door. Nothing else. A pile of rubber. And that one time you could go up to the light tower here. but not now. It is crumbled up. And I cannot even run. So yeah, cool. This is good. So that's the light tower, and I'm not able to jump and not able to do anything, so let's go. Which way? Down or up? Down or up? Up. Let's go up. This is a pretty chill game. If this would be real life, I would be up in that tower. I don't care if I have to somehow go up, like climb and get dirty and do. Okay, now how did I? Okay, I don't care. I am going through.
Donnelly reported the legend of the hermit, a holy man who sought solitude in its most pure form. Allegedly, he rode here from the mainland in a boat without a bottom, so all the creatures of the sea could rise at night to converse with him. How disappointed he must have been with their chatter. Perhaps now, when all that haunts the ocean is the rubbish dumped from the tankers, he'd find more peace. They say he threw his arms wide in a valley on the south side, and the cliff opened up to provide him shelter. They say he died of fever 116 years later. The shepherds left gifts for him at the mouth of the cave, but Donnelly records they never claimed to have seen him. I have visited the cave and I have left my gifts, but like them, I appear to be an unworthy subject of his solitude.
Okay, can we go in? Maybe? Ooh, we can go in. Okay. And we are going out somewhere. No, I'm just looking into things. Oh, there's light. Something is there. Ooh, interesting. We might die at some point, but this is good. A lot better and a lot more chill game than Warhammer. But we have the same paint over here. And I don't know why. And how is it pronounced? Luminescent paint or something. You guys know the one that lights up in the dark? The only thing I don't like about islands is the big winds. I hate the winds. Okay, let's go down here. Let's see what this holds for us. But living on an island like this would be really good. You know, it's relaxing. You don't have too many things to do. You might be the keeper of the lighthouse. The only thing you have to keep watch out for is the lighthouse and how it has to be light up all the time, but aside that you would have free reign over the island, so go wherever you want, collect the trash so that it isn't there all the time, like here. What is this? Let's put it in some, I don't know, container or something. Oh, there's a way up. And
When you were born, your mother told me, a hush fell over the delivery room. A great red birthmark covered the left side of your face. No one knew what to say, so you cried to fill the vacuum. I always admired you for that you cried to fill whatever vacuum you found. I began to manufacture vacuums, just to enable you to deploy your talent. The birthmark faded by the time you were 6 and had gone completely by the time we met, but your fascination with the empty and its cure remained.
Interesting story so far. Seems like the main character and the storyteller go way back.
Reading Donnelly by the weak afternoon sunlight, he landed on the south side of the island, followed the path to the bay and climbed the mount. He did not find the caves, and he did not chart the north side. I think this is why his understanding of the island is flawed, incomplete. He stood on the mount and only wondered momentarily how to descend, but then he didn't have my reasons.
The cold winds are blowing. We are listening to some music. And the storyteller is narrating everything.
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boats, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this, to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
Okay, I'm more interested in what's down there than I would want to tell, but let's go down. Not here. I'm also interested in if we can jump down or not, but I don't want to risk it. I don't know what will happen to the character, so let's go on the path. As the old saying goes, don't stray off the walking path. Okay, now maybe I can slide down. Yes, something like that. But this was not too risky, so let's see what's down there. I'm really interested. My favorites are RPGs, so role-playing games, and in those you have to explore everything. Oh, that's just water. These cliffs are pretty. Is this a Fibonacci? No. This is something else. Because of that part. Okay.
Look at Esther. I found myself to be as featureless as this ocean, as shallow and unoccupied as this bay, a listless wreck without identification. My rocks are these bones, and a careful fence to keep the precipice at bay. Shot through me caves. My forehead a mount. This aerial will transmit into me so. all overexposed, the nervous system, where Donnelly's boots and yours and mine still trample. I will carry a torch for you. I will leave it at the foot of my headstone. You will need it for the tunnels that carry me under.
Okay, so we have to go back because there's nothing here. But I was curious, so... What more interesting thing is that we don't leave any prints in the sand. Or do we hear that? Maybe it is the game, but maybe we are ghosts. I don't know. I hope this auto saves and I can resume after. I know that this part might be boring, but look at this. We are going up some stairs that might be 100 years old. Okay, in game, but still. For some reason we have barbed wire over here, but why? This is interesting. Look at it. This is barbed wire, not normal. This is not to keep you safe, this is to keep something outside. Or something inside. Depends. The game itself for now is pretty good, cozy, relaxed. It looks good. I would live here, and also one of my friends would live here, for sure. But knowing him, we would live on the different sides of the island. He would live in one end and I would live in the other end. Yeah, I know, not too friendly, but I like it that way.
They were God-fearing people, those shepherds. There was no love in the relationship. Donnelly tells me that they had one Bible that was passed around in strict rotation. It was stolen by a visiting monk in 1776, 2 years before the island was abandoned altogether. In the interim, I wonder, did they assign chapter and verse to the stones and grasses, marking the geography with a superimposed significance, that they could actually walk the Bible and inhabit its contradictions?
Okay, I won't do too many things, I'm just going to go down. And there's the cave.
Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life. I would leave you presents outside your retreat in this interim space between cliff and beach. I would leave you loaves and fishes, but the fish stocks have been depleted and I've run out of bread. I would row you back to your homeland in a bottomless boat, but I fear we would both be driven mad by the chatter of the sea creatures.
Okay, so these are drawings that are made by the guy who's narrating everything. And there was some light over here, but I don't see any one that could have made the light. And it is abandoned. So, okay, let's continue. We saw what's in the cave. Paintings. I don't like this kind of scary stuff. Oh, music starts again, that's good. Let's see where this path is taking us. Again, the barbed wire. Why? These are only two parts of the same place. And the only thing on the other side of the wire is water. They wanted to stop something.
The vegetation here has fossilized from the roots up. To think they once grazed animals here, the remnants of occupation being evidence to that. It is all sick to death. The water is too polluted for the fish, the sky is too thin for the birds, and the soil is cut with the bones of hermits and shepherds. I've heard it said that human ashes make great fertilizer, that we could sow a forest from all that is left of your hips and ribcage, with enough left over to thicken the air and repopulate the bay.
Okay, I wanted to look into if I can turn off the music, but I didn't really find it. As you can see, audio, two speakers, like captions and so on, nothing. So let's hope it doesn't get any problems regarding the music. Okay, let's go. Oh,
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my ordnance survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome brake services, but although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
There's light again. I think I will walk down a bit. Check out those. And then call it a day. No, the music doesn't stop. Also, these are shipping containers, and this is only one ship, not two ships. Okay, I think this will be enough for today. I hope I can continue this the next time. Okay, see you guys. Bye.